Hey, hey, hey. Well, excuse me. Hey, hey, hey. What's up, everybody? What's going on? What's good? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Good to be here. Good to see you here. All of you. Happy Thursday night. How is everybody? Hope you guys had a great day today, a great rest of your night. Last night, once again, my apologies for all the crazy shit and bullshit that went on last night. Let's do this right tonight, guys. What is up, Rumble? Good to see ya. Let's see, we got First Strike, Rumblefish, Michelle Wilkinson. Once again, welcome, welcome, welcome. Miss Star Meadows, welcome, my dear. Miss Brandy's here. Miss Heather will not be here tonight, guys. I don't believe. The poor lady did not get to go to bed last night and had to end up staying up and taking care of her little one. So she is now sleeping, I believe. So sweet dreams, Miss Heather, and we will see you sometime tomorrow. Let's see here. What am I talking about? What are you talking about, Rumble? Let's see here. Miss Gina's in the house. Absolutely awesome to see you again. The hammer is in the house, everybody. Brent, the Hammer Harmon. Oh, hopefully it feels yes, 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 yes. And my well, let me find out who else is here before I go into. Miss Pam is here. Miss Belinda's here. Mother and daughter together. Good to see you both once again. And there she is. It's Robin and Gizmo. Mother, bye bye. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Good to see ya. What's up, Gizzy? Hi, Gene. Who is Gene? I don't know who Gene is, but okay. Gina. I see what you're saying. I'm sorry, bro. All right, so we got everybody jumping on in here. Good to go. Good to go. So I had some bad news today. Unfortunately, my son, you guys know who Caden is. He tested positive for COVID today. So that's why I wasn't doing anything this morning, and so on and so forth. I've been dealing with that all day and praying to God and knocking on wood and crossing my fingers that I don't get it. So sorry about that. My mother-in-law had to ask me a question about the COVID thing. So yeah, COVID-19 is such a wonderful friend, isn't it? So I'm just hoping and praying that first of all, maybe I won't get it, and if I do, that I do okay with it. I'm a little nervous because I have some health problems, obviously, and I'm just nervous. That's all. So cross your fingers, everything works out, guys. He should be okay. I'm gonna venture to say since this morning is when his symptoms really actually started. That we've probably all been exposed to it for a while now. I would venture to say so. We'll see. Seems to be going rampant everywhere. It's been in Heather's house, here, all over YouTube. Everybody's got problems with it. So hope everybody that does have it is dealing well with it, and hope it all works out for everybody, me involved, me included. So, second, guys. Thank you very much, Greg, or Greg Hammer. I don't know what the hell I was thinking of Greg. Thank you so much, Star, Michelle, all of you guys. I appreciate it. I very much do. So much. So. He seems to be doing okay with it so far. There's no fever. He can smell and taste everything so far. Um, knock on wood. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse. He just kind of had a nose issue. Um, he had a really bad sore throat and a headache. So it's obviously it's the variant now, so it's going to be a little bit, because it's mutated so many times that it gets weaker and weaker and weaker. I'm hoping that it's weak, and he's got all three of his shots, so hopefully that helps too. Me and my wife still have to go get our boosters. We never got a chance to because and I don't know what happened actually. I haven't even thought about it. It's crazy, but last November on my birthday and Thanksgiving is when we had it, and I had it over my birthday. Yay, right? So they said to wait 90 days being from having it. Once I like clear up from it from having it to get the booster. So I waited 3 months. Then I forgot about it, and I need to go back and get it. So need to get that out of the way. 1 second, everybody, please. All right, guys. All right. I'm gonna keep the camera down here for a few. Yeah, my sister's had it 3 times. Um, she works in the medical field. Good for you, brother. Keep it that way, Strike. Yeah, you really are. I figured, I thought back when I guess you could say the second phase of it had gone into effect that like, okay, everybody's gonna have this at least once. I figured, it's just too hard to stay away from it. And oh, thank you very much, Pam. Of course, we're in what, week 2 of school, so here we are. And then of course, see, he woke up this morning, or I woke him up, I should say, and he was just like real groggy and crappy and shitty, and it's like, oh no. I said, what's going on? I don't feel good. Okay. See, he used to say that kind of stuff because he didn't want to go to school, and he caught on that I was weak to that because I feel bad for him all the time because he's my buddy, So I always gave into it until I caught on to what he was doing. It's like, no, 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 no. So, and I hope he never does, Gina. I really hope he never does. It's rough on the older folks. It takes a toll for sure. It's rough on everybody, really, but um, that's why I felt bad, like really bad, because there's a person that there's a girl that does. You guys know her in here. A lot of you guys do, but some for the new people that don't. Nikki Flockavelli, her little one, her baby, she's just a little tiny one, little adorable thing. She got it, and I'm just like, oh my god, for a baby to get it, it's just that's scary to me. I can't even because their lungs are so tiny and all that. It's just like God, please don't. So that's why I sent prayers and good vibes that way. We may not get along, but that's not something, all YouTube crap aside, that's real life and that's no joke to me. So I hope she's doing okay. And it's weird because I had never seen, I don't think I've ever seen or heard of anybody, at least in my area, under the age of like 5 getting it ever. I was very shocked to hear that because I didn't think, I kind of thought that it kind of didn't like go at babies, but I guess my wife was like, oh yeah, there's been quite a few. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, that's scary, Gina. I understand that completely. Good to hear that, Robin. Does she smoke, or did she smoke? See, that's what worries me because I smoke. I'm kind of overweight. I'm type 2 diabetic. I have asthma. Let's see. I got bad lungs. Period. Okay, so that's what I get nervous about with me. I have allergies. My blood pressure is pretty good. So I mean, as long as I take it easy on these damn cigarettes. That's probably what saved her then, Robin, because I know, that's not that plays a part in it in some ways. At least I was told it did. I don't know. I'll tell you one thing, guys. I'm glad that I was out of fire and EMS when this shit hit. Cause I don't know what the fuck I would have done. Like that'd have been rough. I'll tell you that right now. My wife is in the medical field. She went through some hell with it. My sister, like I said, all sorts of, everybody I know went through it. So, oh yeah, of course I was. The obsession, you know how it goes, Morty. It is what it is. It doesn't even bug me anymore. It really doesn't. I'm doing what I got to do, and that's all there is to it. Minding my business, hoping everybody else minds theirs, and doing my thing. So that's it, hon. That's it. But hello, Miss Morticia, and welcome, and it's good to see you. So I had a revelation tonight, you guys. Well, earlier today, I should say, about 7:30. I guess so, Morty. I guess. I hope so. I'm trying. I really am trying, you guys. I've had so many mistakes and so many foul ups and so many things that aren't working with this whole streaming thing. I've literally almost quit twice, 3 times. Sorry, 3 times. Twice. Um, God rest in peace. Raz, a good friend of mine, she talked me out of it twice. I mean, the one time I was really done. Yeah, I absolutely won't do that, Miss Robin. You don't have to worry. We all know I don't believe in that, but it is what it is. Um, Sorry guys, I forgot. Yeah, I'm human. Imagine that. Tell other people that, huh? So I just like I said, I make mistakes. I've screwed up different things here and there. Learning. Again, guys. Let's go backwards and let's remind myself and everybody else. And they don't seem to think about that over there in La La Land. I've only been doing this for 8 months. I think like 7 months. 7 months. Well, actually, as of today, it's going into 8 months now. So yeah, um, 8 months I've been doing this. I'm dealing with camera issues. I watch my live streams back and I noticed that it's like, at least on my TV, I'm like right here. It looks like I'm right there at the camera, like, hey, do you see me? I have camera issues. I have audio issues. I have a lot of technical issues that I try to work through with the computer stuff. I'm teaching myself all this stuff, you guys. I didn't know any of this. Oh, excuse me. All I knew was that you click on this to do that and go here and do this, and then you hit this button, and here I am. That's what I knew. You know what I mean? So I've been working through it as best I can, trying to do the best I can. And, you know, I have another program I was going to use that's better than this one. And somebody was going to help me, set it all up and make it work real good. And it just didn't seem to happen because that somebody was busy doing her own thing and just kind of forgot about me out in the wind, left me out by myself. I don't know who we're talking about, but, I'm not going to say any names or anything. So I would really love to be able to use OBS. You know who you are. It doesn't matter. I still love you either way, and you know that. If it wasn't for that person, that's another person that has me still here. Morticia, you know who you are. Morty's a crazy one, but she's an awesome one at the same time. Um, Morty's been doing this for a long time, you guys, a long time. I've learned a lot from her. I respect her a lot because of the time that she's put in. Um, and she's been here solely in just the drama community part of it. Okay, solely. That's all. And you got to give this woman props, more props than you can give anybody on this whole platform, in my opinion, because she's dealt with everything, anything, and all of it that you can deal with, guys. And here she is, right here in the chat, as always. You're awesome, Morty, and I love you. You know that. All right, we can do it this weekend. And you know what? I could probably figure it out. It's just there's a lot to it. There's a whole lot of shit. When I click on the program and I open it up, I've tried to do it twice myself, right? So I click on it, I open it up, I'm sitting here going, and then I reach over and I pick up my mouse and I click out of it and I walk away. There's just so much little things, so many little things, and so much little shit that's involved in it. That's what I'm saying, and she's still here. That's why you have the respect that you have, because you've been through hell and high water and flooding and volcano eruption, just everything, and you're still here. So I will have to say one thing. I will have to say one thing. If I have to learn the hard way, I've learned from the best people out here. I really have. My daughter's getting married 9/11, so I will be doing a lot of stuff. Absolutely. Congratulations, Miss Gina. Good to hear that. Good to hear that. Well, maybe we can. I'm sure, like, when we start going into it, Morty, and messing around with it, that like it'll probably it's like riding a bike. Hopefully, it'll come back, and then I'll pick up some things as I'm looking at it too. It's just easier to walk through it with somebody that's dealt with it before. That's all. And guys, I want to do it bad. You'll see when I'm done with it. You'll see why I want to use it so bad. It's a really great program, and you can do so much cool shit with it. I don't know if you guys have seen any of Morty's. I know some of you guys have seen Morty's streams. Like she brings up some really cool shit. I'm telling you. I mean the graphics, obviously she's into some of the horror stuff and all that, but just her title page, guys. There's like everything. It's badass. There's a skull dangling in the background, and it moves. There's music playing, all sorts of shit. Like, come on, it's a great program. So, trying to get into it. Yes, ma'am. You're absolutely welcome. Good evening, Miss Rachel Lynn. How are you, my dear? Good to see you. So we all know that the popper's back here somewhere. So, yeah, I would absolutely love to, Morty. If you have the time, I'm not going to pressure you, hon. I'm just playing around, but it is. I mean, I hope it is because your shit turns out great. I've always been jealous of the way your stuff looks. It's so awesome and it's on point every time. So yeah, I definitely, like I said, if you're bored, have nothing to do over the weekend, then I'd be so happy if you would jump in and just show me how to like set up the set this put the settings in and what I have to do, so on and so forth. So very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. I'm trying to eat a popsicle that melted too fast. So you're drinking it then. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, I'm not going anywhere, Michelle. I was a little distraught last night. I'll say that. I'll be honest with you guys. I was. I was stressed out. I was distraught. Not distraught, just stressed out because I'm just tired. I'm tired of all the bullshit, drama, ignorance for nothing. Like, I mean, here's the thing, guys. I'm going to get into what I'm going to talk about tonight here in a minute, but I do want to say this. There's people in here that know, that have witnessed. The two very important people that know me for better than anybody in here knows me, okay? That have watched this happen repeatedly from multiple people. Now, I'm not saying I'm the savior, or I'm this perfect person, and I'm just the nicest person on the planet, this and that and everything else, but I personally pride myself on being a good person and spreading positivity. That's my whole basis of being here, you guys, okay? So there's that being said, I do what I do. I do multiple different things because I enjoy being on here with everybody, and I like to go different directions with it because I like it so much, right? And I will stand face to face against drama if I need to, when I need to. No qualms with that. The thing is when I'm sitting here minding my damn business, doing nothing, talking about nobody, not thinking about anybody else but you guys and what I'm doing. There's 5 or 6 other people off somewhere else running their mouth about me, making up lies, picking, nitpicking, bullying like they're fucking high school kids. Constantly, every single solitary day. For what? And then, and then, and then these people will come to me in my DMs and a few other people that are close to me and say, "This is getting old. I think we should call a truce." A what? A truce. For what? Because I don't do nothing. I don't do nothing with you people. I respond like anybody else is going to. I respond. That's what I do. Nothing more, nothing less. And I know that I've been told by everybody, and even Pennywise, rest in peace, brother, that I was too nice. You're just too fucking. He was pissed at me one night. He was like, Dago, you're too fucking nice. I can't fucking stand you. You drive me insane. I love you, but I can't stand it, brother. You know, and he was right. I'm too nice, and I've tried, you guys. I can be a dick if I gotta be. Okay, anybody can. I'm Italian for God's sake, so we know I can be a dick if I need to be. I choose not to be because I used to be a dick. I was an asshole on a regular basis. Period. I was miserable all the time. I was mean. I didn't give a shit about people. I just did what I had to do to deal with my thing and do that. That's it. And I decided I'm going to be a different person for myself, my family, my kids, my grandkids. Hold on one second, guys. Poor kid. Gotta wear that damn mask. And that was my choice. Okay. So there are other now. Here's the other thing that kills me too, and I'll still never understand. There's a couple other people that I support that I have forever. Okay, forever, long time. You know, it was made into a joke, of course. Everything that I say is a joke, but and I'm not going to change that because I feel strongly about the reason why I support this one specific person. Okay, that's another thing that they don't like. So they attack me because I support that person, but I don't attack them because they support somebody else. Only if they come after me. That's what I'm saying, you guys. This is what this whole drama. For those of you that are new in here that aren't familiar with the drama, that's what this is all about. Okay. Sorry, guys. One second. And you know, it is what it is. You don't nitpick people's faults and the things that are not right with them. I'm all falling apart over here, guys. My apologies. So I'm done with it. I'm just sick and flipping tired of it. I have been for a while, but I'm really, really done with it. So, like I said, I got to do what I got to do, and I'm gonna do what I got to do, and that's it. It's to the point now where they attack everything, and they go after other things and have nothing to do with what I do, just to make my life miserable. It's not gonna happen anymore. Is all I'm saying. There's things that have been put in place that are gonna be dealt with. Period. All right, guys. Sorry about all that mess. Yeah, how do you dox a fake number? One of these people that don't like me made an entire stream about me saying that I doxed them or I tried to dox them. You can't dox something that's not real. It's not there. I agree with you. Yes, we're not going to all get along. We're not going to all agree about everything. Even the people that I get along with that I love to death that are in here, Rachel and Letitia, Robin, um, Brandy. There's everybody has their own outlook on different things in life, and we're not always going to agree on it. We've had arguments and we've had disagreements. It's called being human. Okay, you let it go. You don't attack people's children because they have mental disabilities or emotional disabilities. You don't attack people because they're missing two teeth in their mouth. You don't attack people because they're fat or because they're not the most attractive thing or whatever. But this is what this all turns into, you guys, because I'm not going to sit here and keep my mouth shut when somebody's coming at me. We're talking about my wife or my son. I'm a man. Men don't do that. I'm sorry, but they don't. And women don't either, but men definitely don't do it. So you're not gonna sit here. And I've taken a lot of shit from people, you guys. I really have. I've heard the nastiest of nasty. I promise you that. And here I still sit. So it is what it is, and I'm done. So I'm not. I will not go quietly. Is all I gotta say. Okay. Well, that's not working. So we're done with that for right now. Don't you roll your eyes at me, you evil queen, you. Yeah, I was down last night, you guys. I'll be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. I was really down on myself, okay? Because I'm thinking like, what could I have done different to make this go differently? What did I do for this, that, and everything? I'm just tired of it. David James, thank you, brother. He talked me down again. So you guys are great for that, and I love you guys for supporting me, for caring about me, and for being here just to be here with me. And I really appreciate you guys for that. So thank you again. Thank you, Morticia, for everything you've done for me. Thank you, Miss Rachel, for everything you've done for me. Miss Robin, Brandy, Heather, Strike First, all of you guys. I love you guys to death. So remember that always. And of course, my best old buddy, little Dan, Lieutenant Dan. I know you're listening. Him too. If it wasn't for him, I really wouldn't be here because you guys, that dude started this with me. For those of you that don't know, sat in here for 2 days because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. All I could do was bring up my screen and you could hear me. So he popped in and we sat and talked for 2 days for 8 hours the first day, I think, so 6 or 7 hours the second day. Good evening, Miss Cece, the sweetest lady on the internet. Welcome, good to have you. And that's what we did. So again, if it wasn't for him, and at that point I almost stopped doing this because nobody was coming in. Well, nobody was coming in because I didn't know how to share it and make it, like let people know I was here. So that's why. So here we are now, though, and I am grateful. I am grateful because you know what, you guys, I, I've noticed that if I go a couple 3 days, like 3 days, when I go 3 days without you guys, I yeah, I need this in some ways. It really like it brings me out of, I guess, a depression per se. I feel like I'm doing something. I feel like I'm important to somebody other than, of course, my wife and my son. But I feel like, you know, I feel like I've helped people in certain ways. I feel like I'm doing something good, and I like that. That's what I like about what I do here, and all of you guys. It's amazing. I said this before. I would have never imagined being able to create a community that has this mix of people that all are so amazing together. You know what I mean? I mean, I know I'm sounding like a broken record and I'm rambling, but it's true. You guys all like blend together so damn well. Literally. So, yeah, I mean, as much as I hate to do this and hate to say this, but honest to God, if it wasn't for Steve Billings, a lot of people wouldn't know I was here. As much of a dick as he is and the things that he's done, he brought people in here for whatever reason as a joke or what as a troll, but he did. So thanks, Steve. But yeah, I'm not going nowhere, guys. I'm not going nowhere. Nowhere at all. Thank you, and thank you for the nice words, the kind words. I appreciate that, guys. I really do. Um, but I'm not. I'm not gonna let that happen. It's basically what David said. Dago, relax. He goes, you're a great person. You're this, you're that, and all that aside, if you walk away, you're giving them exactly what they want, and you're proving them right because they said you'll never make it, you'll fail, you'll this, you'll that, blah blah blah. No, nope, ain't gonna happen. Ain't what the hell is that, Pookie? Shut up. Nuh-uh. Where? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? See? Even Steve gave Pookie $20 to come watch me. I tell you, it works. I'll give you 30 to come back in tomorrow, Pookie. Good to see you, brother. I haven't seen you in a long time. Welcome back. I'm about to throw a lasso around your head to make sure you stay here now. Now all we need is Bowser. It seems like every time I say Bowser's name, he pops up in the chat. It's hilarious, but it does happen. and not to mention, David said something else last night, and I didn't look at it that way because I really didn't think that I touched that many people. Okay, right? You should have charged at least, or I would have charged 50, Pook. Honest to God, I am absolutely ready for Halloween, Sammy. It's my favorite holiday in the world, so yes, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I'm gonna have to move this for a minute. I don't like going off camera, so let me try. Yeah, we'll do that. I just don't. I feel weird when I smoke in front of you guys. Yes, summon the great beat. Auza. Haven't seen him in a minute. James, James, James. What's up, Wolfie? Good to have you, bro. Again, another one. I wouldn't have the wolf if Morty wouldn't have came in here. I wouldn't have quite a few of you guys if Morty wouldn't have came in here. I miss Bowser. I miss having our old crazy ass drama streams too, you guys. It's funny, I do, but as much as I don't like that shit now, I miss doing it when we did it together. You know what I'm saying? Yep, Halloween and Christmas are my faves as well, Miss Gina. I love Halloween. You know, it's about that time. It's September 1st, so I'm gonna start. I'll be watching on a regular now. I drive everybody in my house insane because I still watch all this shit. What's up, Dahlia? Good to see you, hon. Thanks for jumping in. Appreciate ya. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'll start. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. I start watching that shit. Horror movies because I'm a huge horror movie fan, and it's like I have a reason to watch them now. That's what I do. I love them. We start decorating outside. I start going and doing the ghost hunts. So it's fun. We visit cemeteries and do things there, and love it, love it, love it. Robin said, "Well, fuck, let's do some drama for old time's sake." Well, we ain't got Dan's not in here, and I feel naked doing drama without Dan for some reason. I know that sounds dumb, but I do. It's crazy. Yeah, I know. Dahlia hits it hard too. I love it. Thank you for doing that, Miss Dahlia. Anytime she goes and defends me all the time in there, it's funny. Love it, love it, love it. In all the streams. There's a link for anybody that would like to jump up here tonight. You're more than welcome. I will. I am going to hit on a couple topics, but since everybody's in here and we're both sitting, we can just do that for a little while at least. Guys, don't look at my messy ass house behind me. Everything's out of sorts. So make sure you say hello to Angie though, right there. Doing great. Sprouted another one. She likes being on that perch there as compared to where she was. I think it's that window. Lemp Mansion. Oh yeah, I've heard that name. Where's that located at, Gina? Lemp Mansion. Why have I heard that name? I can't wait to do the. Robin said, "Let's fuck up." There. Damn. What's up, Bowser? Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Welcome, welcome, my brother. Welcome, welcome. Now, bam. Hold on, Rachel. Let me turn you up. Can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
I can definitely hear you.
How's it going?
It's going. Can you hear me, Miss Robin?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
I absolutely can. What's up?
Okay.
What's up? What's up?
Hi, Robin.
Hey, Rachel. How you doing?
I'm good. I mean,
Good.
clearly
It
I'm a
is-
troublemaker, but oh well.
I'm sorry.
What is good with you, Bowser?
I said clearly I'm a troublemaker, but oh well.
Well, everybody's got to have a job in life.
You
I
are
mean-
not a troublemaker. You know what I call
what's
you?
the funny thing about all of
You're a quick
You know what the
responder.
funny Yeah. You know what the funniest thing about that all yesterday was? Is that he thought you were giving me information
Mm-hmm.
and we were like literally hadn't spoken. Nothing that I said came from you at all.
I have the screenshots that show it too. He swore up and down that as he was talking to me, because he was talking to you simultaneously. Oh, that you went and told Rachel this. I said I haven't talked to her in 2 days. What the hell are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Right.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's funny. And like you and I then were like conversing through DMs, like, what's going on? And you're like, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know.
Right. Right. It doesn't make no damn sense. Neither does he either. So it's whatever,
The thing is that you're a really good person. And you've been such a fierce supporter of Charlie. And I think that you are an agenda. They think that if they can make you flip, they can scare you away from the internet, or they can make you flip and, be team take back. Like, who the fuck would do that on purpose?
Oh my God. Yeah.
That it'd be a huge win. Or if they could get you to make a truce with them and Isaac, that then Charlie would turn on yours. I don't know. Like, it's very clear that they have an agenda, and it's just get a life. And Cody's mad because you took her wrench, and me and Morty battled over who got to block her old raggedy ass out of the chat. Just go away.
Yep.
I'm gonna fuck with you every day until the day I die. That's all.
And I can be an agenda. I don't look. I mean, if it gives somebody something to do your thing, but leave me the fuck out of it. And no matter what you do, if they haven't noticed, it's literally been years that I've supported Charlie. I mean, years. I think Charlie even knows now that I ain't going nowhere. He said it multiple times. We've been through our things, where he's nervous about this, nervous about that, and I get that. But no matter what, through the flooding and the rainstorms and the snowstorms and the heat waves, I'm still sitting here. So I ain't going nowhere. I mean, that's what it is. I think that drives him insane because
it absolutely does.
Everybody else, right.
I mean, you saw what he was saying to me. So like he messaged me talking bad about you, but yet he's in your DMs trying to get you to like set up a truce. Like, he doesn't make sense. He tries to play. I don't know. He wants to be Isaac, and I can't wait
Isaac 2.0 is what I call him.
Yeah, he's special. Oh well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck with him till the day I die.
Do your thing. Do your thing, dearie. Do your thing.
Morty's like, what a wrench whore.
That's right. That's right.
Morty's like, God, he's a wrench whore. She got mad because we took her wrench.
It's really, sadly, that's what it was. And it's a wrench. Look, the same thing I told Charlie. Charlie took my wrench away from me 3 different times because it was a misunderstandings usually, but he was nervous about this, nervous about that, and being a moderator makes that a problem, right? So he did it, and I told him, I finally said it to him too. I said, dude, I think that's what kind of like solidified it for him as far as the moderator. And I said, I don't need a wrench to be your friend.
Absolutely.
I don't need a wrench to support you. I don't. I didn't need one before I was a moderator. So why would I don't care. Keep the wrench. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to support you. I'm still going to do the same things I've been doing and going to continue to do with or without a damn cartoon wrench. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you're a good guy.
That's why I'm still here.
Right. You're one of the nicest guys on here, and like everyone in the chat has said, sometimes you're almost too nice, and that's not a bad thing. I don't know. Like,
I haven't been used to that in a while.
Yeah, me neither. But
it can be. Well, sometimes. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
Sometimes it is bad. I've noticed it. Like, listen, I'm like anybody else, and I have Italian blood running through my body, which means I have that fire inside me somewhere. It's trying to find exit places to come out at. So,
yeah.
The other night, I had done a stream, and I was gonna go to bed, but I was just scanning through things as I usually do, just checking things out, looking at some of my true crime crap and stuff like that, and just checking up on stuff. And I think he was live, and I'm like, oh well, whatever. So let me see what's going on, because that was kind of the height of when Steve was having his issue with everybody. So I'm like, I wonder what's up now, just out of curiosity. So I went in there quietly, and I'm watching, and they were getting towards the end, and everybody got bored, and there were some drunk people in there, and people bored and irritated, and this and that, and then boom, one person said one thing. All they said was the name, Dago. Dago. It's like a swear word. As soon as they said it, pow, here they come, all 6 of them. Ba-ding, ba-ding, boom, boom, ba-doom, boom, boom, all over. I'm like, okay, here we go again. I took 6, 7 more shots of the 10. Here, more, blah, blah, blah. And it was about, I don't know, I think Dan said he was in there, and everybody else there was a few other people watching. And I was quiet, and I was quiet, and I was quiet. I think it was 45 minutes, and finally, it was a weird feeling, guys. I don't know what happened. It was like somebody flipped a switch inside my chest. Mm-hmm. My fingers hit the keyboard, and I was like, motherfucking fat piece of garbage shit, fucking 4-hole slice fucker. I mean, everything you could think of came out of my mouth, and I'm like, I'm typing it, looking at the screen like this. Like, what? Like, I wasn't even looking at the key. I was typing shit that didn't even make sense, you guys. I was so pissed off.
Right.
Because I hold all
and
that.
That's what they want.
You know? I know.
Yeah,
I know.
And
I
that's
gave
what
them
they
what
want. They love that. Let's be honest. He has people like Take Back have no content. He has no real like platform. His platform is coming on and causing trouble between 2 opposing communities. That's all he is.
Right.
So if nobody's fighting, if Isaac's doing whatever Isaac's doing, and Charlie and Erica are living their best life, and we're all kind of just like mingling in between our communities, what does he have to talk about? He's had nothing for over a week. He's had nothing to talk about. So he tried you. He tried me. I gave him that little bing that pissed him off. Then you hung up on him. And we triggered the shit out of him. He got mad as hell that he couldn't get either one of us to like turn on each other, which I think is kind of what he wanted. And
they've been trying that from the beginning.
His stream turned into Flacco and Tina pretty much licking each other's buttholes on his stream last night. That's what it turned into.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Weirdos. So
I can't with her, and it's not personal. It's just the yelling, and oh my god,
that's all it was a screaming match between.
I
mean, and when he starts screaming and yelling, you can't understand him to begin with. But when he starts screaming, no.
Well, Tina thinks she's a badass.
And then
she's not.
Yeah, oh man, I don't even want to go there. I don't even want to go there. I've known women like that before, and it's just wow. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah. Pookie just called her Sam Kinison. Oh my god.
Oh damn.
I mean, she does. She does.
Oh damn. Yeah, he used to be my favorite too. He was my favorite for a long time.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's okay.
That is a fact.
Yeah. Without us, he has no. For me and you and Morty and Dan, we're also irrelevant, but yet we're their content.
We're their whole.
We are all they
If we all, I know this is a fact, and you know I'm right. All you guys, everybody in here knows I'm right. Even the people that don't know who we're talking about know that I'm right, because if me and Rachel, Morty, Dan, and me, Rachel, Morty, Dan, I think that's yeah. We all went on vacation from YouTube at the same fucking time. There'd be like multiple seizures all over the United States. They would not know. They'd go nuts.
Well, and of course, that? Charlie too. But I mean, Charlie's at a little bit of a different level than me, obviously.
Right. That's what I was going to say. Was Charlie too? But still.
I mean, what would they talk about? Like, this is like rebel flag, tobacco chewing ass, or would they talk about crunchy cooters, foosy ball tournaments? Like, what would they talk about?
Damn.
Nothing. There's nothing they could talk about.
They'd be over there talking about how, I'm a music man. Shut the fuck up.
I stepped away for a whole minute, and it just seemed like the nothing ever changes.
It doesn't. You can leave for a month.
Yeah, I damn near did. I wanted to.
I mean, seriously, Bowser and Pookie both know when you guys took off for a while, and Morty too, because Morty was gone for a while too. When you come back, there might be one different name involved in something, but everything is still the same fucking same.
It's the same insults, everything. Yep.
Literally. Yeah.
It's hilarious. I mean, I'm not in Twitter world like some people are, so I have to talk to Dan like, hey, what do I need to look out for?
I even avoided that. I was fully done. I was like, nope, I'll be back later, maybe, but not anytime real soon.
Yeah, well, right, but
yeah, I choose violence daily.
Oh, I will if somebody else does with me, but I mean, I can be decent. Like, I mean, the other day, I mean, nobody wants to see a sick kid. So I acknowledge that. That don't mean I'm cool with what's his name.
Right.
That just means I'm decent and I'm gonna stay that way. So, you know.
No, Dahlia, we don't.
Oh, we do. I mean, we don't know who he actually is, but I mean, he's a nobody who throws out lame country rappers' names pretending that he's associated to them. That's who he is. He's a nobody.
I mean, there is that, yeah. I mean, I don't even think he knows who he is. So
he's a vagina that's afraid to show his face and uses Text Now app numbers because he's afraid to get doxxed. Because he's really a nobody, and once everybody figures out who he actually is and identifies him, they're gonna be like, "That's it? That's the disc god."
That relates right into my next question. It perfectly too, Rachel. It flows right into it. What is the big fucking deal? Like, why? Why do you think anybody cares that much about who you are that it's this big of a fucking deal?
Because as much as he acts like he's against doxing, as much as he says he's against racism and against this and that, he sat last night with Frog on his panel crying about God. And let me just tell you something. Julianne said the same thing about my dad to me 6 months ago. She told me, and I think on a tweet, that my dad died because he wanted to get away from me. Did Dis throw Julianne under the bus then? Absolutely not. You know, me and Nikki are cool, but Nikki was literally making tweets about having sex with my deceased dad and making my dad her profile pictures and stuff like that. And Dis said it was fine. And then when I responded by going off, I flipped out of my shit and said I was going to call CPS on her, which I never did and never would have. He made me public enemy number one.
Right.
So,
see, the Frog thing, I feel, I'm sorry, I don't give a shit about hate or none of that.
Mm-hmm.
She's not real. I don't believe she's real at all. Now we had a bond, I thought, and over some dumb shit, the fucking war started, and I just refused to even participate in it because it's just dumb. But she's not real. She's not authentic at all. And yeah, I said that.
You know that she's like working her way on up now because now she's the big dog over there because she pulled some.
Oh, she's welcome to it. I love being irrelevant.
Right.
By the way, I need to address that. I need to address that too, by the way, you guys, just so everybody knows. They locked me out of his chat last night. She was saying, or he said, breaking news, because Frog, I guess, used to be a moderator in AWP's streams. Everybody knows I made a mistake yesterday. Okay, I'm a member of AWP for a reason. It works right in with my true crime, and they're an amazing organization. I love these guys. They do great work, okay? So anyway, and being a member, when they released the video that I showed yesterday that I shouldn't have, I showed it, okay? And Jared from AWP called me, said, hey, listen, this is how this is supposed to work, not how it's working right now. And he goes, and he was nice enough to call me instead of doing it the way he could have done it and like struck me and all that other crap, you know. And he said, because I completely misunderstood it, because I was under the assumption, you guys, that there's 3 videos coming out. I thought that was the first video, second was Friday, and then they were going to go on. So I didn't realize what I was doing, which is why I took down the video myself. It wasn't taken down. I did not get a strike, and I have pictures of my studio to show what I have and don't have, and so on and so forth. So as they started doing this, I finally went in there and said, "Hey, this is not true. These are lies. She's not telling you the truth." Well, then she said she had receipts. All she had was a screenshot from I think it was Jacob stating
Yeah, I saw
Dago
that.
was taken care of. It
Yeah, we
didn't
took
say
care of him or some crap. Yeah.
all it said was Dago was taken care of. And what they did was called me respectively because that's the type of people they are and said, can we fix this? And then come Friday after the cash wall comes down, I didn't know anything about a cash wall with these. I'd never heard of that. That's why I made the mistake. And he goes, after the cash wall comes down, I have the screenshots from Jared this morning saying, please keep doing what you do. He says that he's watched a few of my videos. Keep supporting us. We love it. Thank you very much. Blah, blah, blah. So that was all bullshit that she said over there just to get them to praise her and bring her in closer to the snakes,
That's
and that's
her.
all it was.
That's her whole thing. That's been a
Right.
pattern now for a good while.
Yeah, I did, Pookie. I stole some shit. So anyway, all that they locked. I've never seen this happen either in a stream where they locked. It was right at the end of his stream, and that's where he was like, "Oh, wait." Okay, and then did the whole thing there, that whole little show at the end. So I'm trying to type in the chat to show this and that, and they had me locked out of it. I've never seen that happen, but I was locked out of it.
Of course he
I'm
did.
not surprised.
That's what he does.
Because that's exactly it. So whatever. That's
This
actually
is
what happened.
the same kid who says he don't block nobody in his chat, though.
Well, he lets his crunchy cooter of a great grandmother do it for him. So, it might not have been him specifically, but he let her do it.
I mean, if you run a
The
channel,
way you talk about, I still sell those.
I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, anybody, even if you don't like me, but if you run a channel, you have the right to tell your mods this, that, and whatever, and expect them to do it, no matter what their personal shit might be, right? Otherwise you shouldn't be a mod.
Absolutely.
Right. Yeah, okay. At least it's not just me.
Yeah, no, agreed 100%. I don't know, but I think the point is that as much as this tries to act like he's like the moral high ground, without the drama, when drama is lacking, he has no content. So he needs the drama to continue. I'm forever going to make little side remarks about Isaac, as clearly I have not mentioned him. That was another thing Dis said last night. Dis was like, well, Isaac, as of recently, only talks about people who talk about him. Bullshit.
That's been done before too. Just saying.
He was tweeting him, Bridget, Michael were all talking shit about me, and I had no part of that thread. I've been very busy, as per always, and
well, yeah, you have to take care of your make-believe daughter, and you're
coming after me for no reason. Isaac again today mentioned me for no reason. So this is a liar and a hypocrite, and fuck him.
Exactly. Thank you, Miss Cece. That's exactly it right there, though, Rachel. 100%. Do you want the link, Dan, to come up here too, or are you just gonna stay over there and?
He's got to go to bed.
Oh, wifey's cooking.
Is he? I thought he was off tomorrow.
No.
God forbid.
Oh, God.
I know.
Oh.
God forbid he gets more than one day off.
Miss Brandy, Miss Brandy. Miss Brandy. My God.
Okay.
Where is the lie?
What?
And Brandy, her last comment.
Her power to be annoying is.
Yes. Spot the lie. Can't do it.
Yes.
I don't know. I just wanted to come on and tell you just to keep doing what you're doing. If you've got to block them all permanently, if you need to make it where they have to be subscribed to you for 20 minutes, whatever you have to do to keep a peace of mind and keep your community safe and growing the way you want to, you do it. And you have full support of everybody who actually cares about you. That's all that matters.
I appreciate that.
I'll co-sign the hell out of that.
I really do enjoy the true crime thing. I mean, and I do love the paranormal thing. I'm trying to find a way to be able to work all of this into it. Obviously, when I started up here, I had a goal, which is kind of a null and void type scenario. But in dealing with that goal, I met probably the most amazing people I've ever met in my life. Okay, so here I am now with that, and it kind of gives me the option to do things that I like to do too. If I could make this a job and get paid to do what I do, I love it. It'd be perfect. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So the point is I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere unless I'm forced to go somewhere. So I can't be away from this that long now. I'm not trying to say I have a problem with it, because I can walk away if I want to, but I really enjoy the time that I spend in here is what I'm trying to say. And the time I spend with you guys, you know? So I'm not going nowhere. And they really don't bother me, Rachel. They really don't. I mean, I'm pretty thick. You guys have seen I'm pretty thick skinned.
Absolutely. But I like,
everybody's got a boiling point, you know?
Absolutely. It's science. It's pure science. Everybody has that point where they're like, okay, I've had it. Now I'm going to rip your throat out. And,
right.
But but also you're learning, why do they care what you're doing? If you're so irrelevant, if you're nothing, if you're nobody, blah, 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 Charlie, Morty. And you're not coming on here every night and talking about drama. You're coming on here talking about whatever the things that you and your community are interested in talking about. Why does he care? Leave you alone. Go away. Get it. Just leave it be.
That's the one thing. That's the one thing that I have not ever been able to bring myself to understand is why does it matter? Why do you care? What does it have to do with you?
Because they need you.
Yeah.
Because you're not irrelevant.
Do you know how many DMs I got today from people that I don't even know? I know who they are, but I don't talk to them. I don't really know them, that are like, dude, what is the obsession with you? And I'm like, I don't know. I have no clue. But I mean,
there was somebody that this was able to flip to guest mob, or I don't remember who it was, because it wasn't that important. But he got such a girl boner off of that because he's a vagina.
Oh yeah. Right.
He got such a girl boner over that. He has it in his mind that he's going to go through and make everybody guest mob. You're fucking high. It's never going to...
Go ahead, Rachel. I'm sorry.
No, but it's never going to happen. But I think he sees you're an agenda. And he thinks, if I can flip Dago into being my friend and telling Charlie, I'm not fighting with Isaac or them anymore, and then he thinks it's going to make Charlie feel some kind of way, and he gets that win. And it's so weird.
It'll be a major, in his mind, it would be a major accomplishment.
Right. And he's not trying to be anybody's friend. Let's just be honest.
No. The niceties, other than with Kevlar and Isaac now, the niceties are all trolls. That you can hear it in his voice. Okay, he's very, very condescending and very cocky and arrogant. Which he's asked me, I don't know how many times, why don't you like me? That's it. I absolutely, guys, I don't hate anyone. I don't use the word hate, but I have the absolute most dislike for people that are arrogant and cocky, because there's no reason to be that way. There's not, because I was arrogant and cocky at one time in my life, and I hated that about myself. So again, that's why I don't like those people.
Yeah. No, I think that. Like I said, it's kind of just it's a weird thing for him. It's okay. you're gonna have to let it go. Like
Well, and
he
the
like
whole
made
thing
a
is,
like Rachel messages me every day. Yeah, the fuck with you, stupid. I know that you're taking those screenshots and giving them to Isaac and stuff. I'm trolling you. Duh.
the same thing they're doing or saying that they're doing.
I mean, and let's honestly be really real. Are Isaac and Dis friends? Hell no. Isaac doesn't trust you.
They're
Isaac
business
is using.
associates.
It's not even that. Isaac is seeing what can this guy fuck up for me? At some point, Cotty is going to turn straight Gus Mop. At some point, we're just not even going to go there because it's so like easily to see what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to post it in one of the in a private DM with somebody what I know is going to happen, and take a screenshot of it so when it does happen, I can post it and see called it. It's very, very clear as day what's about to happen. And
I think a few of us know that. I think a few of us know exactly. Shut up, Pookie. Exactly what is going to happen. I mean, honestly, I really do think a few of us know, and I think it can go a couple different ways. And I think with us in our circle, we're kind of like bending different directions. Each one of us is like, "Oh, I think it's going to go this way, but maybe with this twist on it, and maybe that'll happen." Because I think that's truthfully where it's going. You know what I mean? So it's just a waiting game. It's all a waiting game. Oh, here we go, Dan.
Oh my gosh. That's my guy right
there. No, now come on. That was just a person that had a 5-year vendetta. Dan.
Oh.
There was nothing more. He wasn't a Bigfoot stalking anybody. It was just a 5-year vendetta.
You're missing it. You see the same thing we all see. I mean, yeah.
What is it? Still trying to figure out where everybody got. Oh, yeah. Everybody asked that question. I'm telling you, I get DMs from people. Believe it or not, I've even had DMs from people on that side that don't understand it themselves, and that's not.
Watch that account. They're using the name of the guy who ran over the kids in the Christmas parade. So that account should probably be blocked.
Where is it? Daryl Brooks. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, he just went to court yesterday and acted a fool. That's like in my city.
See, that's the thing right there. That's a perfect example. I don't talk about Gas Mob.
You know what? We can talk about whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah, well, it is what it is.
I think the
I'm so triggered. None of this triggers me. None of it at all.
It's funny. Yeah, there is. I'm very generous, you know. I mean, but why is it always got to be the negative? Damn.
I mean, me too. It's been you lately. It's been you and I, and it's been you just by like their obsession. It's been me because I call their bullshit out and I make fun of them to them.
Yeah.
And just be like,
exactly.
You know, I like you, Rachel. Why are you so mean to me? Because you're a bitch. That's what I mean to you. Because you're a bitch. I don't like you. I think you're a fraud and a fake and a phony. I don't care that you don't like Charlie. To each their own. Not everybody has to like Charlie Green, and Charlie does not give a shit who likes him or who doesn't. But you're a bitch because you're a fraud and you're a hypocrite. And yeah, I know. I had to like send Dan like a whole bunch of Kleenex this morning. His heart was so hurt. Like he just didn't understand like why Dis Fraudy and Cooter Critcher were messing with him last night. they called him irrelevant, and he's like, "What did I do? Why am I a nobody?"
Oh,
And I
no.
was like, "Oh
You're
my
irrelevant.
gosh." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, my honey bunny, I'll make you some oatmeal and give you some bananas." Like, I don't know. I just don't know why they're so mean to him. It's not very friendly. They're off the Christmas card list.
Oh my God.
Thanks for the subs, by the way, guys, and the views.
I don't do Christmas lists. Y'all are getting cold.
You know, then you're like your mom or your grandma. My mom always has like a list of people she sends a card to, and I'm like, that seems weird. You could like send them a message on Facebook now.
Well, it's a
The biggest
start.
thing with this is the biggest lie and the biggest thing that kills me with this whole thing, and I have it in DM from him saying, I tried to put an end to this and you won't let it go. Are you fucking kidding me?
Meanwhile, he was talking crap about you. Meanwhile, he's talking crap about you in my DM. Loser.
Well, even worse, better than that, last night, as I was doing my stream, all the things after I hung up on him, all the things that he was doing because I irritated him, the entire stream named after me. Like I said, I sent a DM, I said, really? So how about that truce that you wanted? Because that's not any kind of a way to start a truce, bruh. So anyway.
You and I were on a stream with him a couple of different times, trying to be chill. And I'm sorry, Techback, but you know it's true because you admitted it yourself. He kept wanting to push buttons. And what the hell? I mean, you can't really complain about somebody being mad at you when you keep doing shit to be mad at.
And you know that he's mad at us because we won't admit, at least me for sure, that I enjoy the drama. That's what his big thing is he wants people to say they enjoy this drama. And I'm not going to lie, I don't.
Well, no, we know you don't. And I told him you don't.
On what it is, maybe.
Yeah.
But if it ever got serious, no.
No, I told him that yesterday. I said Dago doesn't like the drama, but we all are very well aware that once you're into these communities, even if you're like trying to take your streaming to a different side of things, it's hard to escape. But he said that you're boring AF. He's like, Dago's so boring. Then why are you even watching? Like, how does he know when you're going live if he's not subbed to you and got the bell on? It's weird. He needs to calm down. Go pretend he's a music producer or a musician or whatever it is he is this week. I mean, he's starting to give me Unabomber vibes. He just needs to stop. And that Wicked Witch of the West that he like has on his panel sitting next to him, doesn't she know how that story ends? The bitch melts.
One of them had a house thrown at him.
Bruh. She don't get the ruby slippers. And I don't know if she thinks like the ugly cock. I mean, I don't know if I think she's in love with this. And she thinks he's gonna like help moisten up her.
Oh God.
Nope. Oh,
God. No. I'm out. No.
Talking about ricotta cheese.
We ain't going there.
Oh man.
Wait a minute. I'm not gonna try. Dan, I really can't take you anymore, dude. I can't handle you anymore. I swear to God, I can't handle you anymore.
Oh, that'll get him where it hurts. Wow.
That's you mean he doesn't get a new mic to pretend he's a rapper? What was the music store? FYI Music. He can't go there?
Yeah. I'll reconsider the apology to me.
You want a certificate, Dan. That's what you want. A certificate of loyal friendship.
You know what? Speaking of which, Dan, I don't know if you guys haven't in your mall, but we have like a nerd store, we call it out here, where they sell like D&D dice and all that stuff. That's what I want.
Pardon?
Almost 600. What are you talking about? How many do I have?
I think they said you're 11 away.
No shit.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. Once again.
His music sucks so bad.
So
FYE has the return in order. Facts. Poor Dissy. Poor
588. Damn. Hell yeah.
Maybe I should make a diss track about him. Poor Diss God. Poor Diss God.
Oh my.
I'll play the guitar for you.
I actually have a guitar for sale. I'm going to be posting it on Twitter. It's a 1962 Fender Mustang.
You're kidding me.
No.
For how much?
I don't know. I got to figure all that out.
Oh my God, Rachel. Excuse me, guys. I need to be alone with myself for a second.
Oh, no.
But yeah.
Gizmo, cover your ears, honey.
That's a nice ass guitar.
I don't know. All I know is that if I get any mall gift cards, I'm getting Bear Mace.
There you go.
Okay, what's that?
Work?
It's like it's like pepper spray, but like for
literally. Got you. Okay.
For bears.
I got you. I didn't know you were being literal.
Oh no.
What color is it, Rachel?
It's like a teal with a pearl body.
Oh my God.
Sounds pretty.
It is very pretty.
You know what that is. You know exactly what that is, right?
Mm-hmm. I also have a Winter Series Fender Telecaster, but I don't know if I want to part with that.
Well, the Mustang is Kurt Cobain's guitar, okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it has a really beautiful sound.
It does.
It sounds better than my Epiphone, I know that much. I like my Epiphone, don't get me wrong. I love my Epiphone. But a Fender Mustang, especially the older one, come on. This is my baby right here.
Okay.
I loved it very much. And I think Dan's son has one like this, but it's yellow. My son wants one too. That's why yeah. So thank you, George. And then
so what's going to be the rally of your stream tonight? Are you going to get into more of the Kylie, that girl?
Yeah, I got a couple of things I came up with on that. Actually, I have a brainstorm that hit me earlier that I was just like, wait a minute. So even while you guys were sitting here, do you guys remember hearing when I said, when they were talking, I was like, well, some of you guys that were here probably did, but the, thank you, Star. The whole, thank you, Sammy. And thank you, Star. And thank you, Wolf. The whole part of the video, in the beginning of the video, they showed that there was a tow truck driver that had an encounter with her either a day before or the day after she went missing, okay? Or the day of, per se. Well, I've been in like 5 of them, Sammy. I can't. I'm too old for that shit. I don't even play the guitar. I'm a drummer, so... Speaking of which, that's something else I want to touch on. But ADHD, calm down. Anyway.
You'll get there.
No, I won't. Anyway.
Down your list. No, down my list.
Oh, yeah.
You'll get down the list of whatever you want to talk about.
You're right. So, anyway, the tow truck driver, they did an interview with him, and he was talking about, meeting up with her and that the guy that she was with and blah 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 blah. And I'm the description, Jared from AWP threw out some hints that he was dead on with, like he couldn't say it outright, but his hinting was like, I'm telling you something without telling you something is what he was doing. And it's like, damn, okay. So, and probably Gina and Poopa should know exactly what I'm talking about with this. So anyway, he said that the girl that Kylie, per se, the girl he said he was interacting with, was asking him very strange questions, like, how do you put your seatbelt on, and do you do this with it? Do you do that, and things like that? I was thinking about that today, okay? And also that every time she would move to one side of the car, the guy she was with, or every time he would move to one side of the car, she would move to the opposite side of the car. Every time. He said it was almost like a game they were playing. I'm wondering, right, and not that it matters now. Hi, Kitty. Um, I'm wondering if she was trying to tell him that she was in trouble by the things she was saying to him, and he wasn't picking up on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean,
I've
I guess
heard
I
of.
personally haven't like looked enough into it. I just kind of wonder.
Have a great night, Pam.
I have some pretty strong opinions that I'm not gonna, like you and I can talk about on it. I don't want to really say them on here just because I know they're gonna be like, what? But I just wonder if like, she was drinking, it was a party, people weren't paying attention. Maybe she didn't, or maybe her car didn't go into the water at that area, and the currents or the wind, the water moving kind of took her into that space,
Well,
and that's why
I
people
thought
didn't hear it.
I thought that too, but the way the car
Mm-hmm.
was sitting, it was grounded down, like the rocks were sitting there. The water was too shallow for it to move like that, and the current isn't strong
Yeah.
enough. But I don't think the car went into the water the night of the party. There's no way possible, you guys, that the
So I guess
drones,
my only
the
question would be,
helicopters,
right, but when did they start
like
looking for her? I mean, I would assume if there were helicopters, let's say the next day, or even two
the next,
days, the next day they started
they
searching for her, right?
yeah, within the next, yeah, the day after that, and the day after that,
So how
absolutely.
would somebody snuck her car in there with police and investigators and searchers and family and reporters?
They
How would have they
waited
gotten her car?
because they waited until everything cleared. Okay, they cleared. I'm not saying this is exactly what happened, guys, but this is a very big possibility. They waited until they cleared the water there. Okay, and then the police had downsized the search, like way downsized to like barely anything. And I think that may have been when the car went into the water, because there's no way in hell that those drones or no, Pookie. There's no. That's what I'm trying to get at. It was only 14 foot deep, and the water's clear. You could see down to the bottom of the damn lake right there, and all around that. That's what I'm saying. There's no way. There's actual drone footage of another guy that was out flying a drone that you can see
Mm-hmm.
the car under the water. He just didn't stop, and like he didn't catch it till after the fact.
Well, they're going to be
So,
able to tell with the autopsy approximately how long her body was in the water.
oh yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, I
And
can't.
what I want to go ahead, go ahead.
I can't assume that they waited like a week or 2 weeks to put the car in the lake, if that's like the opinion or assumption.
Yeah, well, right, and I haven't figured out the exact amount of time
Mm-hmm.
yet. Believe me, I'll get there. I know about everything you can know about this thing. I spend too much time on this, but um,
Ugh,
what the hell,
Bowser. Yeah.
Bowser? What the hell,
Yes.
dude? I did it
Got
for a living, so I know all about it. It's way worse than any of that. But anyway, they're. I think I want to say it was like 6 days is when the investigation had been downsized, and they moved to other areas in different places. Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
if you guys remember, they were sending them in different directions. Like, don't look here, look over there. Go look over here, not here. Do this. I mean, I don't know. This whole thing has been flipped upside down to the point now where I'm like inside out with my computer trying to figure this shit out. There's so many things that didn't make sense, that do make sense, and things that didn't make sense, that did make sense, that don't make sense now. It's crazy. So
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
it is.
I guess, and this is going to be kind of probably an unpopular thing that I'm going to say, is that like, I know like the video you were sharing last night was them finding, and it's like a 3-part series. I just don't know that I agree. Like, I feel it's very I don't know, if I were the parents, even if they're not showing the body, they're still showing the
Unethical.
car. Yeah, I just think it's just very insensitive. Um, I don't.
It
I
is
just
in a way.
and it's being put out for profit.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that they say like this group of people do a lot of really good work, and they've solved a lot of missing, cases. But it just seems very insensitive. It's just my opinion. Dan and I were talking about it earlier, and I was like, they're showing their search and the finding and the calling of the police. I'm like, if I were a parent and I know this is going to, like, I don't know, I think of her parents, and I know that this is going to be free for people to view on YouTube forever, and there's a good chance that they're going to, accidentally come across some of these images and clips of these videos, and I just,
It
ouch.
is disturbing
Ugh.
in certain ways. They do that. Somebody asked them that one time why they do that. What
Mhm.
I remember, I believe it was. I mean, it may have been phrased a little differently, but they do it to, almost like in a teaching way to show
Yeah.
how they do things, how they have found things, what they,
Mhm.
what they're doing. Now, see, once a body or the vehicle or whatever it is recovered or discovered, they're kicked out of there. They're not
Oh,
allowed to have
right.
anything to do with it. So,
Right.
that's unfortunately, but they film it. I think in a lot of ways, I think it's for proof and
That
also
they're the ones
for,
that fought it, that they're the ones who found it.
yeah, right, and because they don't get recognition as they should a lot of times, and that's sad because you know how this whole thing started with them. By the way, guys, is that Jared was um trying. He was that guy years back that was trying to clean up the environment, like in the ocean. He'd go diving and would clean up all the trash and shit that was down in there. That was who that was. That's how it started. And then they came upon a car, and then this happened, and that happened, and then they were helping people bring their loved ones back from being missing for 13, 18, 20 years. And it's like, okay, we're doing something good. So that's where it went from there and why. I
Hey,
mean,
Danielle,
and it,
can I
with that,
interrupt real quick? It's a little important.
you
Do
can
you
say
want me
anything.
to? Well, it's not related, but it's a little bit important over here. Would you like me to drop down while I take care of what I got to do, or do you want me to just mute? Either way.
Whatever you want to do, whatever you're comfortable with.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna be dropping down because it's 9:30. It's time for bed. But um, yeah, I'm definitely gonna listen, and I do listen to your streams, even if I'm not coming up on panel and stuff. Just so you know, but
No, I know that.
I just wanted to come up and just let you know that you have my support regardless of which way you go or what you do. And that you're doing a good job, and to just continue to do what you do and don't let them get to you.
And I thank you so much for that, and I appreciate that very much.
All right. I love you guys. I'll
Good.
talk to you guys tomorrow.
And
all
we
right.
love you, and we will see you then.
Okay. Have a good night.
Have a great night, hon. Thanks again.
Bye.
Alrighty. I don't know how long this is going to take, but I'll be back.
Yes, ma'am. Do your thing.
All right.
All right, so let's see here, Popper. What are Popper's requirements here? The number one requirement is to give me compliments so that I feel relevant. Oh my God, dude. So I feel relevant on Twitter. Also, you have to give me a shoulder to cry on when this is meaning to me. Good Lord, brother, good Lord. You fucking kill me. Lastly, let's see that one. You have to allow me to tell people that you're my friend so that people think I have friends. Dude, I love it. I love it, Dan. See, this is why this dude is like my best friend. I love him to death. Love it, love it. Miss Rachel said you need to calm down, Popper. Let me tell you about my best friend. Big Pimpin'. Big Pimpin'. I'm sorry. Your second best friend interview. Oh my God. You guys kill me. Very insightful. Very insightful, dude. Big Pimpin' Popper. The train conducting, mall security. Why can't I never remember the name of them damn scooter things? What is it called again? Fuck. What is it called? So, Miss Gina and Fupa and, well, anybody else actually. Did you hear what I said, though, about that whole thing about the Segway? Thank you. I'm going to write that on the wall in front of my computer so I can remember to say it. Really hurts. Sorry, mom, cat. Okay. um, God, you guys are killing me tonight. Your second best friend interview. How many best friends can you have, though? I mean, come on, man. Thank you, Brandy. I know. I tried to keep it quiet, but you know what, Dan? Do you know what I think he got when he figured out you worked for Secret Service? It was when I was telling him the story about the sting operation when you had to be a mannequin. I think that's when he figured it out. I could almost hear him slamming his hand down his desk and screaming, "That's it!" That's when I think he figured it out, guys. Popper Jack can't submit hair for the drug screen, though. Hope you understand. Joe Bjorn. He did. It was my fault, and I will take full responsibility. I'm telling you, it's when I couldn't help myself because I'm like really proud to be this dude's friend, because he has this sweet ass experiences that he has, and I was telling him about the sting operation where Popper had to dress up as a mall mannequin at Victoria's Secret, and I think that was like a brainstorm for Flacco, and that was it. That's when he figured it out. Joe Byron. Speaking of which, Medea needs to come out with a new movie. The last one I've seen is when she did. Oh shit, that wasn't cool. I just dropped everything. All right, it was when she did that one with Mrs. Brown. Exactly, Bowser. Exactly. No, it wasn't me. It was everything else. tell you guys, there's another case I've been following. This one's crazy. Like, I can't believe this shit. You guys know who John Walsh is, right? No, I'm good. I got it. Thanks, Bob. I appreciate it. You can give me a hug, though, if you want to, since you ain't been here in 34 years. I mean, you know, I am emotional and sensitive. I'm sensitive and old and fake. That's how I was labeled. Sensitive, old, and fake. Yeah, that's it, Sammy. His America's Most Wanted. Exactly, Pookie. So this dude, he's old now. Okay. Um, this dude, there you go. Right. Thank you, sir. Yeah, this dude does his show, gets up in everybody else's business. Okay. When Gabby Petito went missing, he was all up in there, like trying to attack the parents and calling them pieces of shit in the front yard and just all sorts of crazy bullshit, right? Um, so, and of course, he had the America's Most Wanted, and he's always like up in everybody's shit, trying to be a badass and all that other stuff, right? This dude, how about he's got kids? His one son, I'm trying to think of his son's first name. Obviously, the one son is deceased. Adam Walsh. That's the one that made him famous. Okay, but his other son is on his show with him. The one show he does. He's got a daughter named Megan, right? She has children, and I guess I don't know. I don't know the whole story. I've been looking at it slowly, but this dude's like trying to take her kids from her, and has taken her kids from her for like really no reason at all. It's crazy. And I've been watching this shit, and this dude is like obsessed with this whole situation. It's crazy, you guys. If you haven't looked into it, check it out. It's nuts. Strike says to be my friend requirement are call me Dark Prince. Number 2, I'm always right. Number 3, must cheer when I come in a room. And 4, gotta love Cobra Kai, September 9th. It's coming. I don't have many requirements. Number 1, don't call me fake. And number 2, use toilet paper when you go to the bathroom.
What did I walk into?
Welcome back.
Hello.
You good?
Yeah, I had to make sure the animals were fed.
You want to take some more time?
I just have to get my breath. I'm good.
All right.
It's really hot.
I know. Yeah, where you're at, even if you didn't have breathing problems, to get up and walk from one room to another will take your breath away, and that.
Yeah, and we have a swamp cooler for the whole house.
That still blows my damn mind.
Charging.
Oh, here we go with that again.
Charging.
What the heck was that?
Silly speaker.
Oh, I got you. I was like, who's she? Where's she at?
Yeah, she says charging when you move the cord.
Callahan, that's his son's name, Callahan. No, I was just telling him about this other case I was looking at. John Walsh, you know who that is, right?
Oh, yeah. Grew up with him.
Okay. What'd you say?
We grew up with him.
Oh, did you?
No, we grew up with him.
Oh, yeah. Like all of us did, right?
Right.
You know, or the one who his son Adam went missing and all that crap. Well,
yeah.
I think he's gone nuts, you guys. Honest to God, the way he acts and talks now.
Yeah.
He's trying to take his daughter's, like he's fighting with his daughter and for no reason to take her kids from her. That's absolutely ridiculous. It's insane.
Wow.
And he's like so in your face with what he does now. He thinks he's somebody, and I guess he is kind of, he has surrounded himself with like very important people for whatever reason. I don't get it, because of he's John Walsh. His son went missing. He started I mean, I get what he's done, but like he's also done some pretty bad shit, you guys. It's been coming to light lately, and it's like, damn, you know, and it's just very weird. Like, it makes me think. Of course, you know, I'm always looking at all the extra conspiracy theories that could be out there, but it makes me wonder if his daughter knows something about that whole Adam Walsh scenario, that is why he's trying to, because there's been some rumors about that whole thing, that it ain't all like what he put it out there to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So I think that's why he's doing it, is try to shut her mouth, but she's not shutting her mouth. So I don't know. I'll find out, because I've been definitely looking into it. So yeah, but when the whole Brian Laundrie, Gabby Petito thing was going on, this dude like was up in their shit. Like, you know where she's at. You know where she's at. Where's your son at? You pieces of shit. I'm like, damn, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, on that, he ended up having a point.
He did, but I'm just saying, like, he just puts himself out there, like, in a way that he doesn't. I don't think he should do it like that. It just doesn't fit him. But
didn't the parents of the guy get locked up?
I don't think they did they? I think they were trying to. The Laundries, I don't think they got in trouble, did they? I honestly,
the last I heard about them, they got locked up for something. I don't know if they got kept or what.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the last I heard. Let me see.
See, you got me now.
See about good.
Now there's a couple of people out there, something I didn't even know. I was looking at like flashbacks on it and stuff like that. I still go back and look at some of them, because I was pretty deep on that case too. But
okay, June 30th of 22, Brian Laundrie's parents will face jury for allegedly knowing about Gabby Petito. Oh,
yeah. I did hear about that, because they knew the whole time.
Yeah, they had to have.
They did. They absolutely did, and I'm pretty sure that they knew. See, here's something else with that story, guys, and it's kind of weird. All of these cases that I've followed have a very weird twist to most of them. Okay, that one though, of course, I believe they knew the whole time. They knew exactly what happened. I think they knew what happened right when it happened, as he was driving back to Florida. I think they knew then. There's people that still think that he's not dead, which is weird to me, because they did kind of an autopsy, not an autopsy, but, you know, the bone thing where they were checking his teeth and all this.
Yeah.
But there's a rumor, and you know how this stuff goes, that those teeth were planted. Because if you watched, when they found him, I watched that whole thing like 1,600 times. And it does make sense, guys. When they watched him, when they found him, his parents, out of the blue, just decided to go. What's up, Captain Raymond? Just decided to go that day over where he was found. They walked in, walked over, and his father made a beeline to right where he was at. Don't tell me he didn't know where the fuck that dude was. And there were rumors that he took and planted those pieces of those bone fragments, and that was it. And the truth was, this is the big conspiracy theory, that they, however they did this, I don't know how you would do this other than like pulling your teeth and getting a set of teeth made, which is ridiculous, but that they planted those, his father planted the teeth and said, oh, hey, look what I found. But he walked right over to it. They didn't have to walk, look, anything. They walked right to it. The mother went one way, he walked that way, and that was that. Okay, it was really weird. Oh, his name was Watts. They did a doc on him. It was pretty good. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about Chris Watts. Yeah, that one was crazy too, Bowser. That was real crazy. So that he's out of the country in Mexico or Tijuana or somewhere out of the country, that his parents sent him, and that he's still alive, and that they had planted that whole thing and to make it look like he was dead, that he killed himself, and that way everybody would forget about it. Now, I was like, that's crazy. That's ridiculous. Sure, Edward. Don't get all crazy when you come up here, bud.
No crazy.
um, and don't drive Robin insane.
You will. That's a short trip.
Yeah, there's the link, bud, right there. So anyway, and I looked into like how could you do this? I actually literally Googled and looked it up, and they could have pulled his teeth, what teeth were left, and made teeth. I mean, I would think that they would see, like forensics would pick that out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But that's how they supposedly did it. Was they made a set of teeth by pulling his real teeth, made these denture type teeth or whatever. Which,
well, even dentures have licenses.
Well, it wasn't real dentures that they found. It was just teeth. Like they pulled his teeth and built something out of it, maybe, or just the teeth themselves were there, and like just kind of tossed them over there and said, "Here, that's him." Because that's how they knew it was him.
There's a whole there's a whole registry about dentures.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's why they do that, because I know for a fact. We actually had to identify somebody in a house fire one time, and there was because of dentures that were found, and there's a number actually stamped into them. So that's how they knew who it was.
I can't see it, but there's one of mine too.
Oh yeah,
right now I have
kind of morbid. Yeah, I'll be getting one too.
Well, I don't wear it right now because it needs to be replaced, and it makes me gag, and no thanks.
Mm-hmm.
But I can hide the fact that I don't have an upper natural tooth, and whoever don't like it can bite me. So there you have it.
That's how I feel. I don't actually need the whole top thing. I just need two, because I have those two that are missing on either side. But the dentist was like, you might as well just get it, because I've already had 1, 2, 3. I don't have that many left in the back on top. I've had them pulled. Because I inherited from my mother very soft teeth. I don't know what it is about.
Oh,
I used to love milk and all that shit, but they're very soft.
Oh, I'm a milk fiend, but it didn't matter. And I took care of my teeth like crazy. And
me too.
What sent me on a downward spiral was having a baby.
Yep, that's what happened to my mom too.
Yep.
It drained it all. All the calcium was drained from her, and it went to me. But I didn't keep it very long because my teeth started breaking off in the back. And my teeth were really pretty too. They were very white, very straight. Everything was very nice.
I was proud of my teeth.
Me too. I never had to wear braces. And then when I was 12 years old, or no, I wasn't 12, 10. In 4th grade here in Ohio, it's all of Ohio, I found out too. When you're in 4th grade, you go and you get swimming lessons. Okay. So we went in elementary school, we went to the one high school to get our swimming lessons. Well, you know how 10-year-old kids are. This one dude took my towel from me and ran with it, and I'm chasing him butt naked, of course. Trying to get my towel back, and the floor was wet, and I slid and went face down on the ground, and I had my adult teeth at that point. I think I was 11. I was 11, and one on each side. The one in the both sides. Like I guess I call them my vampire teeth or my fangs. They both busted right in half. I had like half teeth, so I had to go get caps put on it. Okay. And they said that your jaw size is going to change as you get older, blah, blah. So I've had them replaced a few times. Well, then I ended up finally getting a permanent when I think I was like 25 or something like that, like a permanent partial that went up inside there and would lock in. Well, I think I was 25, and about three years ago, that kind of fell apart, even though I took care of it and did what I had to do. You should have thrown your ass at their faces since they made you run. Yeah, well, that was a whole different thing about it, but you know. But anyway, and it started to fall apart, and I didn't have dental insurance at that point in time, and it was very expensive. You know,
I paid for mine out of my own pocket. I feel you.
Yeah, so
including all the. Including all the extractions and the plate cost me over 5 G's. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's not cheap. My daughter's braces.
No.
I think we spent like 15,000 on that shit. Wow,
Mm-hmm.
almost.
And it's really good work.
Oh yeah. But so anyway, that fell apart eventually, and then I actually had caps underneath that over top of the pieces that were broken. So the caps fell off too. I swallowed them in my sleep, and here we are. So I was supposed to go in June to get the partial thing done. And I went, did the x-ray, did this, did that. Well, now my insurance doesn't want to pay for it because it's not a necessity. They're saying, and it's like, yeah, it is. Yes, it is. You need your front teeth. Yeah, it is. It's a necessity. So I've been fighting back and forth with it because I can't afford it. There's no way in hell I can afford to pay out.
How many people feel bad just because they don't have teeth right?
Oh yeah.
When it could easily be.
Yeah. And out here, of course, the first time somebody sees you're missing a tooth or something, it's like, oh, here we go. We got something to razz them about,
Yeah.
So whatever. I really doesn't bother me. I mean, it does sometimes, just because I'm. You guys obviously know that I know it's there because I cover my mouth a lot when I laugh or when I talk and stuff like that. But it's okay. When I finally get this settled and I get that fixed up, believe me, I'll be gleaming and smiling from ear to ear when it's done because I won't care anymore. But you could have been like, what do you? Oh
Where's
my God,
the echo at? Why is there an echo?
Say something, Edward.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, Robin.
Hello.
Hello. This is my first time. Second time actually.
Yeah, second.
Second time.
Yeah. I just want to say hi, Robin, on panel.
Hello.
So yeah, how you doing so far?
Hot as balls.
Wow. Right now in Texas is like gone mixed up sometimes.
Well, yep. It's always hot in the summer out here, but it's still fucking hot, and it's officially September, so piss off. Shit.
Right.
It's not really unusual.
All right. What about you, Dago? What about your winter time?
Who?
Your winter time in Ohio. I mean,
you remember he always said your name like that.
I forgot. Yes. Edward.
Yeah.
Say this with me. Let's try this again.
Yeah.
It's Dago.
Dago. Yeah, there. Sorry about that.
There it is. Just like you spell it in your head, like D-A-Y go. There you go.
Oh, Bowser. Bowser, everybody knows that I live in the great big middle of California, and that covers a lot of territory. I'm not worried.
Yeah, far from Bishop, right?
Yeah, actually.
All right.
And he told everybody, my winters suck here, bud. They suck.
Oh, if it wasn't if it wasn't for the fact that we don't snow out here, thank God, I would hate winter and summer.
Okay.
But at least we don't have snow.
Good to hear. But right now, good thing we have rain so far.
We don't even have that. We're dry as fuck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Most if not all of California has a bad drought.
True. I'm glad you're okay from that whole fire incident.
Yeah, how far away from you was that, Robin? I mean, was it a good distance or was it close?
Oh yeah. There's always some fire somewhere.
Especially in California, damn. Always. Never seen that many fires in my life.
I think the last fire that I knew about, because we don't hear about them all because they're so common, was a good probably 50, 75 miles away.
Wow.
Right?
My little town doesn't seem to have so much trouble. So
well, they were saying that I think it was our meteorologist here and one of our news stations was that the air quality here, they were saying, was challenged because we were getting the smoke from the fires in California was blowing all the way here. Mm-hmm. And I guess it was like that all over the United States. There was so much of it. And it's like, damn. So it's good. What's up, Phoenix? How you doing, bro? We're doing good. Kind of having a little bit of a bullshit night and let's do a little bit of everything tonight, bro. So Morty was here. Rachel was here. Dan's still in the chat here and there. A little bit of everybody.
Yep.
Big B's in the house. Pookie's in the house.
Strike as well.
About it. So what is the random piece of information for the day? Because you haven't given me that in a couple of days.
Well, yeah, I've been busy with a lot of things this time. And, well, right now it's September 1st, and you probably never heard, Robin, ever since high school. September 1st is the big day. September 1st is a day when that Germany started invading Poland, and that's a spark and beginning of World War II.
I think I might have actually known that.
Yeah.
Now, here's my question for you that I've always wanted to ask you.
What is it?
How in the fuck do you know all this?
Well, you think I have a genius? I learned that. Well, I've been learning World War II ever since I learned from middle school, and I've been studying.
The point I get. No, I understand that. I figured a lot of it was schooling and stuff, but you know a lot of shit, dude, and you're only 20 years old.
Hey, at least you paid attention.
I mean, obviously he had, and I know that you obviously focused on a specific thing, so therefore you obviously know a lot, but you really do know a lot of shit about the war, bro. A lot.
Yes.
It's kind of impressive in a way. Just saying, because I can almost guarantee that if you're in here, that there's going to be something I'm going to learn that day from you.
Probably, yes, but something like specifically, it's not like a lot of facts that nobody knows. Just like popular.
That's what I mean. Yep. I thought I prided myself on knowing a lot about the stuff that I knew as far as wars go, and you've damn outshined me by fucking 25 miles already, dude. So you're good. That's why I appreciate you.
No problem.
You do come in hot with the obscurities at times too, so that's good.
That's how you got your name.
Yep, and that's why I deserve it, and I appreciate the title.
What was that, Robin?
No, I was just... Shit, let me mute a second.
Yep. Good to hear, Robin. Oh, okay, that's cool.
No, I'm just reading what Bowser's saying. Wait, what?
All right. Yeah, I've been research World War II all throughout my life. That's how. Why I'm.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That don't even sound good, Bowser. Pico de gallo on pork chops. Unless I'm just missing out on something. I mean, I guess it would be like if you cut that shit up and made like carnitas or something out of it, that probably would be good. But I can't imagine just plain old pork chops with pico on it. That'd be, I don't know. I'm gonna have to try it now. You got me curious, bro. I'm curious. So, what did you do today, Captain Random?
Nothing much. Just like going to someone's streams, say hi, and pretty much, and got busy with my things too, and nothing much. So yeah.
Gotcha. Actually, Bowser, I am going to try it now. I'm sitting here thinking about it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm about to try that shit now. I'm actually going to tell my wife about it, so. Because I love pico. I do. I love pico de gallo like crazy. And the lime, that sounds actually pretty fucking good. So we're going to try that. Because I got some that we just picked up some pork chops yesterday that we had frozen. That's a whole new way to make them. So I'm going to try this, see what happens. Thank you. Appreciate it. And yeah, it's kind of late to be eating like this. Go ahead.
Probably you could do it on camera, maybe on your next stream, like tonight or whatever.
Well, it's like 11 o'clock now, so.
Yeah, not now.
Actually, I got an idea. No, I know what you mean. I got an idea, actually. I think I'm going to throw them on the grill and do the lime while they're cooking on the grill. And then, hell yeah, that's a whole meal now, bro. I'm down with that. Thanks. Appreciate it. I will, for real. I'll tell you.
Go get a drink. Gizmo,
I will let you know for sure. That sounds really fucking good now. Think of it.
Go drink. Go.
Yep. I'll marinate them, throw them on the grill, throw some lime on them while they're grilling, and then I'm trying to think of what the hell I could have. We could do black beans as a side dish.
Go get a drink. Go on.
Make some guacamole and some chips maybe. My wife makes the most banging ass homemade guacamole I ever had in my life.
Oh, sorry, not a guac fan.
I never liked it either.
I need to turn in my fucking California badge, but I won't because I fucking hate avocados.
I never would eat it. Ever would I eat it until she made it for me one time, and she's like, "You just try it." I said, "I'm not gonna eat it." I tried Taco Bell's and I had it at a couple other Mexican restaurants we had around here, and I did not like it. And she got the recipe from a place in Mexico when she went to visit her aunt who lived there. They gave her the recipe because she liked it so much, and she makes it the same damn way, and it is so fucking good. I swear to God.
That's like a friend of mine finally got me to be able to eat broccoli. I used to hate that stuff too.
I love broccoli, but
I still hate avocados. I like it when somebody can steam them to the point that they actually taste sweet and not like nothing. Because there's just a very faint sweetness, and I really like that. I'm like, hey, I like broccoli. Whoa.
I love broccoli. I love all vegetables, you guys. I've loved them my whole life. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, green beans, mixed greens. I love greens and spinach. I love it all. I love them all. I'm actually a bigger fan of green vegetables than any other kind. I don't like carrots. I'm not a huge fan of corn.
Oh, how dare you!
I hate okra. I absolutely
watch your fucking filthy ass mouth.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to say it in the house either. Because welcome back, Star. My wife's from Alabama, so I have to she tries to force it down my throat, and I won't eat it.
Watch your filthy okra hating mouth. No,
I can't do it.
I know a lot of people that hate it. I don't blame you. My own mama hates it.
Don't you
I will say this. What's that?
Oh, I was just asking Gizmo. Sorry to interrupt you. That he was.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was just asking Gizmo if she likes okra or what. That's all.
I love okra. Yes, but it has to be made right. People do fuck
That's what the way my wife makes it. I hate okra. Okay, I absolutely hate. I hate the look of it, the smell of it, and really hate the taste of it. But she'll fry it, and it tastes almost like KFC's popcorn chicken type stuff. Got that. It's really fucking good that way. But I know what I'm eating, so I don't like it. Yeah.
That breading can make all the difference. And be careful not to make it all slimy on the inside, because that is gross.
That's why I don't like it, because usually it is slimy. So she doesn't do it like that. But I still don't like it because I know what I'm eating. You know what I mean? So. I love avocado. Never liked it before. I even make avocado toast and have that every now and then. We'll cut it up and put it in salad. I used to hate avocado. I love it now. It's weird.
I never been able to get myself to like it ever. And I'm one of those try it types.
Right. No, I get it. But it doesn't really have a taste to me. I like it now. I don't know why.
Oh, Star. Gizmo has that same freaking problem about finishing her food. She's infuriating sometimes.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about that with my cat. My cat will eat his food and everybody else's food too.
Aries is getting a little bit like that if he has a chance.
Is he eating again?
Yeah. I just don't know if he's eating enough. I was able to get more kibble, and hopefully that'll put a little bit more weight on his back. But he's going to be 17 in March. I mean,
Oh yeah,
he's a very old man, but I want to see him get even older. So, I mean, I had an aunt whose oldest cat was 24. So I'm hoping for that.
That's pretty good for a cat. 24, damn.
She was a sweetheart.
My aunt had a 19-year-old Himalayan, and I thought that was old. So
yeah, her second oldest was 22.
That's pretty good. She must
so
have
far,
taken really good care.
So far, Aries has been my oldest by a lot. Before him, I think my oldest was probably 13, which is still pretty good.
That's still really good. Yeah, I was gonna say that. You like kale? That's one thing I can't eat is kale. So.
I'm sorry, Star. Kale doesn't really qualify as food to me.
I can't do it.
No, I've tried.
My wife bought.
But good broccoli and cheese, you're right, for sure.
Yep. I agree.
We can agree on that, absolutely.
I'll tell you what I like more than broccoli is cauliflower. I love cauliflower.
Oh, nope. God. Pickled cauliflower, and that's all for me.
That's good too. But when we started that,
it doesn't taste like anything.
Well, it's how you make it too. But like when we started that keto diet, of course you're not allowed to have like carbs, so no pasta, no this, no that.
Oh, I would die. I have to have my pasta.
Hey, well, see, that was a hard thing. My wife is from the South, and she would make homemade macaroni and cheese, and I'm Italian, so there's pasta here, pasta there, right? So, and on the keto diet, you're really supposed to just eat a lot of protein. So there's a lot of meats and stuff like that. So we were trying to figure out like side dishes that we could have when we were having our meals. So
see, I'm not a big old carnivore. I'd have a problem with that.
Right. So we tried. Cauliflower is a big thing in the keto diet stuff. So we tried different things. Well, we came up with this recipe, and we call it macaroni and cheese with cauliflower instead. And we put little bacon pieces in there and this and that, and it's fucking banging good. I'm telling you. And then there's another one where we'll take it and we'll chop it up, rinse it off real good, chop it up, spread it out on a cookie sheet, and open up the those ranch seasoning packets by Hidden Valley. Sprinkle it over top of that, and then put a little bacon pieces on top of that, and bake it in the oven with some butter on top of it, and pull it out. That's another one that's really fucking good. I'm telling you.
Star has the right idea right now. Breaded okra.
That's the only way I could eat it. Yeah,
and putting it in gumbo.
Right.
Hell yeah, I'm with that. Hey.
That's why.
It is really
yeah, well, yuck.
It's super easy to ruin okra. I know that.
Oh, she's done it a few times. She's burnt it, or she's done something and it made it slimy, and But the kids will go and buy everything she wants, or she needs to make it on a regular basis because they love it. So it's like whatever. They just can't make it.
My mama made it really well, despite the fact that she hates it.
What kind of gumbo do you like, Star? Because I've had it 3 different ways, and there's only one that I care for. And what I mean by what kind, like what's all in the one that you like the most?
Hope it's not shrimp.
I like shrimp. That's what I'm going to talk about. You don't like?
That's
you don't
one
like
of my
shrimp,
favorites.
Edwards?
I don't. That's why I was like guessing what's her favorites.
Shrimp, lobster.
Is not right. I love every seafood you can give me.
A good old crawdad.
Yep. We're actually just talking about that. It's funny you said that. The kids want to have a boil, and we were talking about
known as a mud bug.
Yep. That's exactly it. We were talking about doing getting a whole bunch of those because I can actually go down in my backyard and pull them out of the river. I got thousands of them back here.
We used to go into the train overpasses and catch them.
Yep.
And one of my uncles, he was crazy. He was a noodler. You know what that is?
Okay. A what?
A noodler.
No. Oh yeah.
Barehanded.
Yep.
Crazy mofo.
Mm-hmm. You got to be crazy to do that shit.
He fit the bill very much.
Yeah, we'll go get buckets and buckets, and we'll go catch a bunch of crawdads back in there, crawfish, whatever you want to call them, back here out of the river in the back. Bring them back up here, and then we pressure wash them in a bucket, and that make until you spray them with the pressure washer. Like we'll fill the buckets with them, and literally we will fill up buckets with them. That's how many we can get. We have thousands of them back here, and we'll leave them all in the bucket. And I'll get the pressure washer out, and we will pressure wash the inside of the bucket with them in it until the water turns clear, which takes a while because they have all that mud up under their shells and shit. And it really does work. You'll get them all when that water starts to come out of that bucket clear. There's what you do is you take and put like a 5-gallon bucket, okay, like a paint bucket or something like that. Keep the lid, and you cut a hole right in the top of it. And you can either use a pressure washer, which actually works, or just a regular hose. And you put the end of it down inside that bucket, and you start spraying full force. And that water is going to come out brown, black, green, yellow, whatever, because of all the shit that's inside this thing. And as soon as that water starts to run clear, you pop the lid, and you start checking the shells. There's not 1 ounce of dirt or mud or anything on these things. They're spotlessly clean. That's how you clean crawfish. And then we got 3 big ass pots. One she uses when she makes like jellies or jams, or we have another one that we do turkeys in sometimes, like a deep fryer pot for outside, and we'll do it outside. And throw it right on top of the gas. It's like a giant fuck. The thing's on top of the stove. Burner. It's like a big gas burner, and we sit out the driveway, and we'll drop however many we have. Drop them in there, get the water boiling a good. Drop them in there, and then sometimes we've gotten clams, we've gotten shrimp, of course, smoked sausage, corn on the cob, cut them in half, some potatoes. Throw all this shit in there and let it go. When it's done, you drain it, and we'll set up 2 tables. We have those those white fold-up tables. We'll set them up in the driveway. Lay down some newspaper, dump the shit out on the paper, and go to town.
A good old crab.
Good as hell.
Yep. Crawdad.
Same. You can do it either way. You can do it with crabs. We don't really have crab is hard to get around here, but
I'm not gonna eat the fake stuff.
No, that ain't that. I don't even know why they call that imitation because it's not even crab. That shit is gross.
Yeah.
It reminds me of eating Play-Doh.
Or that god-awful ground turkey in those tubes. Ugh.
Yeah, yeah, that's
man. I'd rather just not have meat if I have to eat that. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you 100% on that one. I can't eat kale at all. I
could probably eat a kale salad if it had enough other interesting ingredients in it.
I can't do it. It's just gross to me. I can eat seaweed and
You lost me there.
sea spinach. Sea spinach is not bad, but kale, I can't do it.
In a good salad, I probably could.
Yeah, well,
but it's got to have other stuff in it too, though.
Oh yeah, of course. Let's see. The one I make is with shrimp, chicken, sausage, and corn. Okra. Oh, hold on a minute. I was reading it. Okra, celery, onion, tomatoes, tomato sauce. I just don't make it about. So you got to add a little bit of Cajun seasoning into that.
I'm going to Star's house.
Yeah, right. That sounds really fucking good. Take the okra out, and I'm good. But I could probably eat okra in that because I wouldn't know it's there. I'd just be eating everything.
I like
that
spicy.
Really
I just don't like excessive heat.
Yeah. See, I can't eat it really super hot anymore, but a little Cajun in there, I could do it. Definitely. That's really good. We used to do, when I was in Florida, my uncle used to do it. He'd make a gumbo. We'd go fishing because, we live down in Florida. So, and we'd go out to the river behind, not on the ocean, but out to the river and pull catfish. And he'd make catfish nuggets. And we'd have that and like breaded catfish nuggets with gumbo. It was so fucking good. I loved
Sounds
it.
like we grew up similarly.
Oh God, yeah, I can imagine. Yep,
Mhm.
good old fashioned catfish nuggets, and I loved it. I could devour. I love catfish to this day, as long
Mhm.
again as you can make it right.
Oh yeah, people can really fuck up a fish.
Especially catfish, because again, if you don't do it, it can be slimy and it's nasty.
No, thank you.
Excuse me for a moment, guys. You talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to the little boys' room. Be right back.
Man. No.
Okay.
Oh, Star, I love me some mudbug. Fuck yeah. But it does take a lot of them sometimes, unless you just look out and get some really big, juicy ones. That does happen.
Right now, I could have stand spicy stuff at this point. I can't.
Oh, you don't have to spice it.
Oh yeah, I don't. That's me. That's me as a cook. I'm not gonna add spicy stuff on anything.
I'm good with a little spice. I want it to kick a little bit. I don't want it to be super duper bland.
I know. And if I were you, I wish I could go to your house one
Oh,
day before you want
oh,
to.
Star, frog legs. No, I can't. No.
Oh
That's not
yeah.
that's not food. I'm sorry. Nah. I can't. I'm with her on that one. We used to catch those. Well, my family used to catch those. I used to refuse. I used to like to have pet frogs. I wasn't going to eat them. And then the one time I did, nope, never again. Nope,
Oh.
nope,
You
nope.
want to save frog's life, huh?
Huh.
Well, Captain Random wants to eat animals, not save him animals' lives.
Well, we might end up fighting one day.
I don't know. I don't know, Robin. That's you. I'm not gonna judge you
Well, I ain't judging you either.
because we're not gonna fight. Then we're not gonna fight
All right, cool.
because
See how
Robin.
easy
Yeah,
that was?
Robin. Ever since I eat what's here or whatever, if I were in a jungle, I had to eat what's there, no matter if it's a frog or what.
Mm. I have to be able to stomach it. I have to be able to get it down. And some things, nah.
But Star, I bet you I wish you make that good fried frog leg. I like fried frog legs, honestly.
Well, I mean, everybody's entitled to your opinion. I just, no, not for me, thank you.
Yeah, you know me as a survivalist, Robin.
Oh, yeah, I got a lot of that in my family, too. Some of
Yeah.
it I'll go along with, but others of it, nope, not doing
Okay, yeah.
it.
I know it's too personal for you. You probably heard of seer training, right?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, because
I
if
grew
you're
up
not
with seals.
oh, okay, that's cool.
Hmm.
If you're not a fan of killing animals to survive, then seer training is not for you.
Well, I mean, if you need to do that for like survival, great, whatever, I can respect that. But the sport hunting, I will never support. Never, ever, ever, ever. Now, if
Ah,
you'll do it like the old natives did, and you live off of it, like I said, I respect that
me too.
because they use everything, and that's okay because that's showing respect.
Yep.
But if you're one of these poachers, nah, like killing a perfectly beautiful elephant just for their ivory, that's fucked up. I
True.
can't, I can't get with that, not at all.
I
And
know.
I'm not a tree hugger or none of that, but some things to me are just wrong, you know?
Yeah. I don't like trophy hunting. I'm not a fan of that.
No, not at all. Now, if you're going to eat what you took, I get that. That's fine.
Yep. Not for like trophy or whatever.
Oh,
It's
I'm going to put that on my wall like some kind of redneck jackass. Sorry, not sorry. No,
no.
I don't approve of that. And I've had family that did that shit, so no.
Oh yeah.
And people in chat will probably might hate me for saying that, but I'm sorry. No.
Well, I'm not a redneck, so you're good.
Well, I mean, I came from that too, so I can kind of speak on it. But
Multicultural, okay.
yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
I've got pretty much everybody in my family, including rednecks, and I mean, good old fashioned country folks, and there ain't nothing wrong with it. But the trophy hunting, nah, can't do it. I
Well,
don't want no, I don't want no dead animal hanging up in my house. Nope, 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 nope.
I know, me either, but except sharks. But I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of theirs either. But I figure if
I'm
they
back.
leave me alone, I'll leave them alone. Hey, Dago.
Welcome back, Dago.
Thank you.
Oh, for sure, Star. Yeah. Wild turkey, hell yeah.
Oh, way, way better.
Hell yeah.
Way, way better.
I did grow up pretty country, so I do understand some of the appeal.
If they're made right, they taste like chicken, Melinda. In my opinion, at least.
I'm not a frog leg fan. I like frogs. I like them as creatures. I don't want to eat them.
Right. That's how my wife is too. She won't. She says they're too cute to eat.
Well, not all of them, but I do like me a good little tree frog.
Mm-hmm.
Or the ones that aren't so poisonous and slimy. No, I can't get with that. They have to be nice and dry. They have to be nice and dry skin and not poisonous.
My dad tricked us one time. He brought some back from their dinner and lied and told us they were chicken legs. That's kind of how I first ate them too.
Mm-mm.
The seaweed. I know what you're saying, Star. If you eat it a certain way with certain stuff on it, that goes away. But I know what you're talking about. It tastes like a fish tank smells.
Mm-mm. Yuck. Fish tank.
Excuse me, guys.
Rank.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, guys. For those who are saying chicken and the frog that tastes like chicken, it's a lie. It's a big lie, don't you think?
I think it does, but that's.
Well, you know, probably people cook things different ways too, so that's possible, I guess.
Yeah, frog is frog. So I don't know why some people say frog that tastes like chicken.
I mean, it's kind of meant like.
Oh my God!
Somebody asked you to explain what they taste like. That's the best way to describe it because it's got that kind of a texture, and if it's made right, it kind of does resemble the flavor of chicken. It definitely has its own taste, though. I'll agree with you on that.
Oh yeah, like chicken fish. Some people call it chicken fish. If I were in the jungle once again, or in the desert, in case there's no MREs, I had to eat what's in the wild. What am I gonna do?
Scorpions.
I'm gonna be tearing up that MRE. Sorry, nope.
I'm not gonna blame you, Dago. I had to eat scorpion. I don't have a choice.
Doing anything you got to if you got a choice.
Yeah, either a scorpion or a camel.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Or you can eat a cactus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can actually get liquid out of that.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yep. I watched a show one time. It was some kind of a survivor type show, and they were eating cactus pieces. So they did it.
I think I'm gonna probably jump down. I'm getting a little slow here.
Yeah, I've been going for a while now. I think it's probably getting that time to bring her down.
Yeah.
It was a good stream, though. I enjoyed myself. I didn't really hit on too much of what I was going to talk about immediately, but that's okay. That'll save it for another day. But thank you guys for coming in anyway. I enjoyed myself tonight.
Little Gab Fest never hurt nobody.
Absolutely. Catch up with everybody. It's always fun to talk with Morty and Rachel.
Oh, yeah.
You guys, of course. Always good to have you guys up here, too.
No
Thanks
problem.
for jumping up here, Edward. I appreciate you.
No problem.
All right, y'all. You have a good night.
You too, hon. Have a great one.
You too, Gizmo.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Robin.
Have a great night, Edward. And
you too.
Bye-bye.
Robin, thank you so much.
Night,
again, guys, I want to thank you so much for being here, hanging out, talking, bullshitting, whatever we did. Let's see. Tomorrow is Friday. I will definitely be hitting on what I wanted to talk on tonight. A little bit more, a little bit deeper, a little bit darker, unfortunately. So Star, Michelle, let's see. Star, Michelle, Belinda, Miss Robin, Edward, Belinda, Pam, Strike First, of course, Bowser G, Pookie, Phoenix, Brandy, the Hammer, Popper, Jack. Let's see here. Miss Gina, thank you so much. All of you guys for being in here tonight. Pookie and Bowser, it was great to see you guys. Please come back more often. I appreciate you guys so much. Everybody on your way out the door, please hit that like button if you enjoyed yourselves tonight. Much appreciated. Miss Brandy, thank you so much for dropping the links tonight. All the help is appreciated. Miss Rachel, Morty, thanks so much for jumping in. Much appreciated. Sammy, all you guys. Love you guys to death. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and I will see you tomorrow. And have a good one. Bye-bye. The light is on. Let me make sure I didn't miss nothing here. Nope, I got it. All right, guys. You have a great rest of your night, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye. Got something in my eye. I don't know what it is.